Hey guys, okay, I would like to talk about something super important. It's a word, starts with a capital B. It's an ambiguous word. It's the beginning of everything and the end of everything in construction, in many things, but specifically construction, and I think it deserves to be discussed. The B word is budget. Now, it has so many meanings, but what I'd like to try to understand is, what does it mean to you? A client is interested in designing a project and constructing something, whether it's a house or a commercial space, and ultimately it's going to cost money. It's important to know what you're going into a project like this with. What is your intention? What kind of money are you hoping to spend? Where do you come to that budget number? What process do you take to get there? Is this a number that's in your bank account? Is this a loan that you applied for? Is it a discussion with a friend who told you they did something similar and it shouldn't cost you more than this amount? Or is it something that you actually sat down, took the time, did the research, figured out exactly what's involved in a project like that, and then put a number to each and every part of it, and then you added it all up and you came to a number? What is it that gets you to that place where you can say, this is my budget for a project? Now, having done many projects and having seen so many different scenarios, I can tell you straight away, before you start a project, it's really hard to know when there's no design in place, what to do if you don't have a concrete budget that you're aiming towards. But just by saying a number and having a number, it's not enough. It has to be an intelligent number that was thought about, that was considered. And the research involved in getting to that number has to be solid, because just throwing out a number of something you want to spend doesn't mean you can achieve the goal that you're looking for. It has to be logical. So my advice here, to make this, in general, this whole process more effective, as a client, it's so important to take the time and think about what you have to spend, what you're willing to spend, and what things actually cost. Because they may not all line up, and if they don't line up, then you may not be ready for a construction project, and that's okay. That's okay, but in general, there are lower-end designers and higher-end designers, and there's the quick Home Depot, buy everything quick, have it ready in 2 nights, and it's fine, and it's decent, and it looks okay. But then there's just general costs for these things that you can't bypass if you want a great result. So do your research, take the time, think hard before you step into this arena. You'll be so happy in the end, and the people working with you will be happy as well, because they're going to be guided by a number that's solid, that's real, that makes sense, and you'll be within your budget, and you'll be feeling really good about it. All right, thanks.